in-laws are in town, and they're like, does this go on like every single time in Orleans? There's always just parades, like
Yeah.
Is there always just fun stuff to do? I was like, yeah, you guys should just come live here.
We like to do on the show the New Orleans Questionnaire, the official New Orleans Questionnaire. So if you don't mind, I'll take you through some of these. And
let's do it.
Since you're a New Orleanian, I think these will be easy for you. First question we always like to ask is, what do you think is the best poor boy?
Be probably Radastas and Metairie.
And what do you have on that?
Well, the roast beef is a classic, but
Yeah.
I do like a good shrimp po' boy.
You like it dressed?
Oh yeah, full dressed. They got a nice little bar in there. You can kind of like, I went there one time and it was like packed. I ended up drinking too many beers, just waiting because it was like an hour long.
Sandwiches always taste better that way.
That's true. It tasted good, but we had some time.
All right. You have an opportunity to see one New Orleans musical artist, either who's passed or she's passed or alive, in concert. Who would it be, and where might you see that person?
I saw Lil Wayne already. That would be my answer.
Okay.
And I got to see him in concert, which was just pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I think Louis Armstrong, because he's obviously passed. So I think that's like, you got the airport. I mean, that's the easiest answer. Yeah, I'll go with him because Lil Wayne would be my bucket, and I got to do that last year, which is pretty cool.
That's neat. Favorite New Orleans smell?
Oh, geez. Smell. So if you know, you know, but you're driving on Dickory, there's this big water pump, and just certain, like, it hits 5 p.m. and it's like they start pumping. I'm like, this is the worst smell ever. And then, but the rest of the time it's fine. But,
so that would be the least favorite smell, huh? Yeah.
No, it's my favorite because I know I'm close to the facility, or I know I'm close to home.
You're close to home.
In
Close
River
to the
Ridge.
Saints facility. I love that. All right. You've experienced Mardi Gras. Have you been to Jazz Fest?
I have not.
Okay.
I got here last year, and it was like as soon as I got here, and I didn't know what it was necessarily, and I was like, "Oh man, I can't believe I missed that." So
yeah.
I think that's on the docket for sure.
So there'll be French Quarter Fest before in mid-April, and then you'll have Jazz Fest, of course, and then Mardi Gras. So next year when you come back, we'll ask you whether you prefer Mardi Gras or Jazz Fest.
Okay. I think that was like what the question was. We just did St. Patty's Day parade, and I was like, that was pretty.
Why don't we
sweet
do
as well.
that one? Did you like that?
Yeah, I mean that was awesome. My in-laws are in town, and they're like, does this go on like every single time in Orleans? There's always just parades, like
Yeah.
There always just fun stuff to do. I was like, yeah, you guys should just come live here.
They'll be asking you to be Grand Marshal for many parades, I have a feeling.
Oh man, I'd be honored. It was unbelievable to see how many parades for that. Because there's obviously St. Patty's Day parades everywhere.
And it's a year-round industry, these parades. Once a parade finishes, they start building it for the next year. So it's just amazing, costumes and everything. If you had to build a Saints Mount Rushmore, who would be on that?
Drew Brees, number one. Ricky Jackson. I'm going to go offensive lineman Willie Roaf. And then, just because I got to play with him, which is pretty cool, and he's from the same city, Cam Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
I'd put him up there.
That's great.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We go to gumbo. Chicken or seafood gumbo?
Oof. Depends on how salty the chicken one is, because sometimes if it's too salty, then it's not as. And then I choose seafood. But if I was just gonna every run of the day, I'd go chicken.
Chicken.
And sausage, but if it's like a really good seafood, 10 out of 10, then I'd pick that.
All right. Your favorite New Orleans movie or TV series?
Movie would be Princess and the Frog. Just watch that with the fam, and then TV show would probably be just it's really sad, but it's the super educational, but just the Katrina TV series.
Yeah. There've been several of those. Lessons that we never want to have to.
No, I mean, it's just unbelievable to learn about, especially the impact of the community, seeing everybody. So those are pretty cool.
Very good. The Disney classic, you can't beat that, Princess and the Frog.
No, you can't. What's yours?
Since that tells the story of Princess Tiana, and which means that's Leah Chase, Dookie Chase, that's a favorite.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting if you recognize this one. Neutral ground or sidewalk side?
For Mardi Gras parade?
Could be. I'll take it that way.
I haven't. I mean, I've only gotten to ride, so I couldn't give you a fair answer. I would say sidewalk side.
And you were able to throw on both sides,
Yeah,
right? You had sidewalk and neutral ground.
I would say sidewalk because if you could get nice to it, like get next to a restaurant or something like that, I think you could. I don't know where do people pee whenever they're on neutral ground? They have restrooms.
Well, if they can't find a porta potty,
the ground, I guess.
It's amazing where they might go.
Yeah.
You know. All right, here's one. Your earliest memory of visiting the French Quarter. What was that first time?
I remember it just rained. That might be up there for favorite smell. It's like a post rain, just all the things mixing together. I remember I got a beignet at Cafe Du Monde. I had the family in town.
This is when you were
first got here, yeah, and it was like extremely hot. It just rained, so it was really humid, and it was just
all
like
that steam coming
yeah,
up
and
off
it was
the
just
street.
like we're like, why do people sit outside and eat these beignets? I'm like, this is unbelievable. So I just remember it being really hot. And I'm like, there's no way people would party down here. And then obviously different times of the year, so this is great. But that day I was like, this is like a 15 minutes max outside right now.
Yeah, I think particularly if they're drinking hot coffee at the same time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, but you can't beat a good beignet. All right, here's one. Dead or alive, who is the one person you'd like to take to lunch, and where would you want to take them?
Just doesn't have, not in New Orleans.
It
just
could be
one
anywhere.
person?
If you can figure something in New Orleans, that's good.
Yeah.
But
It's a good one. I'll probably say, I mean, I grew up, speaking of the baseball topic, a Derek Jeter fan.
Yeah.
I think going to lunch with him, with Jeter, talking about his journey.
You could ship him down to New Orleans to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where would I take him?
Yeah,
Here in New Orleans?
where would you take him?
Wow, that's tough.
Maybe back to that po' boy place?
Yeah, Radassa would be a good, deep cut. I like Rumba a lot.
How about Desi Vegas?
I mean, I've given him a shout out already. He doesn't need any more. He's gonna be freaking mooching for stuff. He's all over the city, anyways. Yeah. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna go Rumbas.
All right. Your favorite New Orleans song? Either a song by a New Orleans artist or a song about New Orleans.
Oh, favorite New Orleans song. That's tough. I would say Lil Wayne's No Ceilings mixtape, Shoes. I mean, like I said, Lil Wayne was a favorite. So, being actually going down to Holly Grove and all that stuff, and that was kind
it's
of
a
a
good
dream
guy.
come true. And
He gives back a lot to the community.
Oh, yeah.
Really good. The one New Orleans food item you can't live without. What's that one item that it could be your last meal?
I would say red beans and rice, especially. My wife likes that a lot too. I think it's just like a staple. You can't really go wrong with it.
Do you prep it at home? Do you like to go out?
I mean, I haven't been able to make it at home. I've just been at the facility for so long in football season. They just make it, so it's kind of really good there. But having it some other places is good too.
Yeah, that's good.
You got a secret for making it at home?
You
got the Romig recipe.
Back in the day when mom would do it, she would soak the beans all day on Sunday and then get them to the point where then she could add the ingredients on Monday. But now you can buy them in cans. Yeah, like Blue Runner. Blue Runner's got some good good
that's
beans.
That's
But soaking the
right
beans,
there.
yeah, that's another way to do it. But Blue Runner has a great product. All right, so you've been out of town for a little while. You're flying back into the city. You want to go have someplace to relax. Where do you go? The first time back in, and hopefully it's not back to the training camp. Hopefully you go someplace where you can put your feet up.
Yeah, that's good. That's a new. I'm gonna need a list for that because of this. I haven't been able to really do
I'm
that
thinking
much
you're going to go right home because your wife is saying, "I need you home."
Usually it's home, but I'm trying to think of a different answer to go relax. I think the 4 golf was pretty cool. The 504 golf.
Oh yeah.
Got to do that with the team to go hang. That's a good place to kind of bring somebody to to go chill, but have something to do.
That's a good place.
Yeah.
We got the Zurich Classic coming up too. Hopefully
Ooh.
you can get out there and relax, watch some golf, or maybe play in the Pro-Am.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Finally, in 5 words or less, why do you love New Orleans?
5 words or less. Authenticity, food, and the people.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's good. That works.
I can count. I think it works.
Tyler, I am so excited that you were able to be with us today, and we wish you all the best as a new father, as our franchise quarterback, and as the season starts coming together. We'll be watching you and cheering for you.
Appreciate you, Mark. Thanks for having me. You're a legend, man. I know getting to know your brother and the whole fam has been pretty cool, but thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, my pleasure, and hopefully I can say several times, touchdown Saints!
Yeah, there we go. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel and turn on your notifications. Please follow us. We've got new shows each and every week. And a very, very special thanks to all of our sponsors who are making this possible. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.